now
Correct.
on the review that's being undertaken into strategic institutions, think tanks like ASPI. The government's got a former head of the Department of Foreign Affairs looking into whether government funding should continue. Why should those groups like ASPI be funded? Why is it necessary?
ASPI and our other think tanks, like Lowy, the National Security College and others, contribute enormously usefully to public conversation about national security matters. It's an expert area, but it's one that the public needs to have some familiarity with because we're expected to fund it and to support it. And so we need that public conversation. And it's critical that government support it because it's not always easy to find private sector finance for those kind of activities. And they have to be able to contest government policy. What I'm really concerned about is the possibility that ASPI in particular will be singled out and have its funding taken away as part of this review, because that was one of the list of 14 demands made by the Chinese Embassy of Australia. We can never back down to that kind of coercion, those kind of threats. And I would be terrified about the signal that would send to other researchers, other think tanks, other independent people who get government funding, that if you go too hard after China, that you might lose your funding.
So you're saying it'd be a capitulation?
I think that's exactly what it would be if for any reason ASPI's funding is taken away. Even if they find some other ostensible reason to hang it off, it's not the 14 demands, it's some other reason, everyone's going to interpret as being responding to China's pressure.